Hello everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video, sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. Trent is my agent.com. Chilly morning, we had lows at 39 to 46, but we're getting towards the last of these chilly mornings and what has been an extended period of what I like to call black locust winter. We've got a chilly night tonight and perhaps a couple more chilly nights late in the week. Otherwise, summer comes in full force and we've got severe weather risk that will be increasing down the road. But in the meantime, it's the high cool season grass pollen that will be with us the next several days. The pollen was medium to high Sunday. It'll be that way today, pushing the high range, and still medium to high to pushing the high range Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday. And the UV will be high today, and we'll be high for part of tomorrow. Then it's going to cloud up later on during the day. And remember, we get the blue moon. We've got 2 full moons this month. Even though the moon is waning now, and we're only going to have a sliver of a crescent by Thursday. It will be full by May the 31st, the 1st and the 31st. We've got full moons this month. Cobalt blue skies, look at that. Not a cloud to be seen on the south side of Lafayette as of 11:20 this morning, and that's the way it is over much of the forecast area. Dunnington on 71, there's Pine Village on 26. With all the sunshine around, I expected some more cumulus clouds to be developing by now, but for much of the area, it is sunny to mostly sunny right now, though I still think we'll get some cumulus clouds that will develop this afternoon, especially over the northeastern 2/3, that is, of our forecast area, where it's 59 at Roselawn, but it's 64 at Lafayette. We're at 65 Crawfordsville, 64 Frankfort, and 64 degrees here at the Grissom Air Reserve Base. Covington's at 67. Now, winds are generally out of a west to southwest direction right now, but as we get into the afternoon, we've already seen the wind shift to the north here at Roselawn, up towards DeMont, and also around Morocco. There is a very weak cold front up here, and kind of a lake breeze front. That will sink southward, and as that happens, the wind will turn to the north-northwest and then the north. So these temperatures will tend to plateau, and in the north, they may even fall a little bit this afternoon despite the sunshine. So this is the HRRR model. Again, the numbers are hard to see, but I wanted to just take a shot of that model and show you what's coming for the afternoon. By afternoon, temperatures will only be in the upper 50s, far northern Jasper County, 67 Greater Lafayette, 72 down here towards Covington. So temperatures will be 57 to 72 by late afternoon, and right now they're running 59 to about 67. So some areas will warm up a little more. In the north, the numbers especially will tend to plateau and may fall just a hair coming up this afternoon. All due to that weak cold front and kind of combined with a lake breeze front working southward. So, given all that, we warm back up tomorrow though. After a chilly night tonight with lows 37 to 44, and we may even have a couple patches of very light frost up here in the far north, we get a cold front that comes through tomorrow night. Now, tomorrow's a dry day, just increasing clouds, windy, warm, but then this front comes through with a few showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night. Once that goes through, we dry out for much of the rest of the week, with rainfall for tomorrow night running anywhere from a trace or a few hundredths in the far south to some places getting a 2/10 of an inch of rainfall here and there. A few spots may get a 1/4 of an inch. So even if you get a quick 1/10 of an inch of rain, farmers, if you're trying to get planting done, I still think you're going to be able to get back into the field, especially Wednesday afternoon and into Thursday. Then we look beyond that. So Wednesday, Thursday, dry, into Friday, dry. It starts to really warm up on Friday as the surface high, pulls away. Winds really start to crank up from the southwest, and a warm front comes through on Friday, and that brings summer-like air for the upcoming weekend. And with that summer-like air, higher humidity as well, and eventually we're going to get in on storms. We've got several bouts of thunderstorms Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday. Now, the exact timing of the best severe weather risk is a little blurry, but I would be ready for severe weather risk somewhere in that time period, and maybe more than once that we get into severe weather risk as well. Then it appears this front will move south. So mid next week, we actually dry out briefly. We can see the simulated infrared satellite. You can see the thunderstorms. See the bright reds, the storms blowing up here. Those are the thunderstorms that will impact us. You see several rounds here kind of moving through our forecast area during that Saturday night through Tuesday time frame. Now, beyond that point, after we get that break Wednesday of next week, maybe early Thursday, the thunderstorms return. So after it gets a hair cooler and less humid behind that front mid next week, the front goes back north as a warm front. So we're back in the heat, we're back in the humidity, and we're back in the storm risk late next week and into the following weekend, and the severe weather risk will return as well. Trying to pin down the best timing of the highest severe weather risk is a little blurry. My original thinking has been, through all this, the best severe weather risk we've got would be around the 21st and around the 27th. And I think it'll be close to those dates within a day that we'll have the peak in the severe weather risk. But the exact day and the exact timing, still blurry. But just be ready for it. Be ready for severe weather risk, the heat and the humidity, and locally heavy rainfall. We see here the slight and enhanced risk parameters showing up in our forecast area, really beginning this weekend and lasting into early next week. And then we'll see another surge of severe weather risk late next week and into that following weekend as the summer-like weather will be entrenched over the area. Our first 90 could be on the horizon with a big trough in the west, ridging in the southeast with dry weather, and in between it will be stormy. Plains, Midwest, active periods of weather ahead, and then very into May to early June, and then a little bit in mid-June, it does get cooler and less humid. A couple shots of cooler, less humid air come in. So the hot, humid weather we've got coming in won't necessarily last for a very long time. We've got some spurts of pleasant air that will come in, but rainfall generally a little below normal right through Friday here. Then it goes above normal in that 20th to 30th time frame for us. We will watch the Caribbean, Florida, the Carolinas, Gulf, very late May and into June for early season subtropical or tropical development. A subtropical storm, tropical storm, weak hurricane. We'll have to watch that because conditions will be favorable for that to happen down in this area. So vacationers, beware. 41 the low tonight. One final particularly cold night. 37 in Winnemac, 39 at Camden and Flora, 41 Crawfordsville and Lebanon, and 41 at Attica. Now tomorrow it warms up. We've got a high of 76 degrees in Greater Lafayette, 77 Fowler, Pine Village, mid-70s at Logansport, howling south-southwest winds and increasing clouds, maybe a couple isolated showers getting into the far northwest counties by 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. And then tomorrow night, really 8 p.m. right through about 2 o'clock in the morning. Those scattered showers and a couple thunderstorms will come through the area. Then Wednesday is dry with cumulus clouds, windy weather, and low 50s in the morning, giving way to highs at 61 to 70 over our area. Then we look at Friday. Look at that, 76, warmer again, 83 Saturday, but Saturday night into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, off again, on again. Thunderstorms will be possible with long breaks in between, but it will get humid to muggy and very warm. 85 on Monday, 84 Tuesday, briefly cooler mid next week. You see it right there, less humid. Then we heat up, 90 Friday, hot, humid, but storms coming in. Again, some severe weather risk can be ruled out here, and more severe weather risk down towards a week from this Thursday and Friday.